Good morning to all of you, afternoon or evening. It depends where you are in the world. It is my pleasure to connect with Sinoun Blomfield. She joined us Warrior Friends a week ago. She has stepped up and contacted me and would like to discuss fear and self-negative talk and overachievement. So that's perfectionism. Simone struggles with depression and it's clinical, and she's practicing mindfulness, self love, and manifestation, all self taught. She is currently and has been on a waiting list for childhood trauma therapy for the last month. This goes to show all of us warriors that our needs aren't being met, and we need to get to work and do something about it. Sinoun has created a YouTube channel and will be sharing all her videos to our group. Please subscribe. We are helping each other lift up. Hi, Sinoun.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm great, thank you. It's wonderful to be connecting with you and all and everybody in the team here and everyone, the members. So it's amazing.
Excellent. Yeah, it's a pretty special group, close to my heart, that's for sure. I just the warriors in here are amazing. So we welcome you too. So I'll start off. Tell me a little bit about your childhood.
Uh, well, my childhood is a little bit difficult. I have a quite an abusive mother. Now she has been improved a lot, but when I was a child, she was very abusive to me. She would hit me. The hitting part was, it's something that is physical and it would vanish. But when it's the verbal abuse, it gets to your mind and it just stay there forever. Even now, I can still remember things that she says to me, and yeah, those words are just very hurtful, and that's why right now I'm still on the waiting list for that childhood trauma because I know that's part of me. There is still something wrong. Like even though that I feel like I have healed and forgiven my mom for what she done to me, and but still part of me feels like I am still stuck in that child mind of like the traumatic events and everything. So yeah.
Well, Simone, the fact that you haven't got like your self-taught forgiveness is a big piece because it's for you. The forgiveness is so that you free yourself, right? And the
Yes.
fact that you've done that is really powerful. And I do, I do think that you're on the right path because you know who you are, you're aware, and I think awareness is a big piece. So, tell me what you've done so far, or tell the warriors what you've done so far in your own healing process before you even get therapy involved.
Well, what I've done is a lot of I actually it was just recently, like last year, I started to do meditation, and I just did every 5 minutes or 10 minutes in the morning, starting to meditate. And then I really noticed the changes within myself, and I start noticing things, the thought that I've been having, all the negative thoughts, and even the positive thoughts, like, and all when before I used to never really concentrate on how I was feeling emotionally.
Yeah.
And so because of my childhood trauma, I sometimes don't realize that I am quite depressed, and then because I'm pushing down the emotion that I have, then my body start accumulating all that negative emotion, and then instantly the depression just hit, and I just can't get out of bed for a few days. But because I started the meditation and started to be more mindful and doing self-love, it
Yeah.
really helps me to concentrate more on my emotion, noticing all that little bits of like shift within myself. And it's just and also having myself talking um self-love to myself, it's really helped me a lot as well. And it just make me feel more powerful, and just feel like I can do anything really. And it's really amazing because like when I look at myself in the mirror, I don't see before I used to see disgust and just like I'm not good enough. I'm just like, oh my God, there's something wrong with me. But now that I look at the mirror after all the practicing of like every morning talking to myself, like I'm good enough, I love myself, like,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
really changes the mindset. And
Totally. And
yeah,
I have to tell you, you know, positive affirmations. I mean, I love them. And it's
yes,
true because when you're convinced, when your brain is so powerful and you're convinced that you're not good enough or you're not lovable or there's something wrong with you or you're stupid or can't you do anything,
yeah,
those it really does impact your being. And
yeah,
who wants to believe that? Our minds are so powerful. But you know, I have to tell you, you are shining. Your smile,
thank you.
you've got a beautiful smile, the excitement, the energy, just you're doing the work. I mean, when you go see your therapist, whenever that may be,
Yeah.
they're probably go, wow, right? Because
Yeah. I
honestly, I think that when we love ourselves unconditionally, so that means accepting your imperfections, which could be,
yeah,
I don't know, anything. Let's just say your nose or your, I don't know, whatever, right? Your breast, whatever.
yeah.
When you can accept all of you, including your illness, so your depression, feed it love,
Yes.
right? Embrace it. Don't fight it, because if you're going to fight it with love. Because once we realize that everything that we do is going to affect our mindfulness, our mind, right? So,
Yes.
so I find, and I've said this so many times, I'm healing myself because I'm loving my illness. I'm loving my anxiety. I'm loving my panic disorder. I'm loving my dizziness. I'm
Yeah.
being I'm being in the now with what's happening, right? And like you too with your depression, you know,
Yes.
and you creating YouTube channels, you can do exactly what I'm doing. And I can tell you, this group is like filling me so full in the heart. It's amazing. And I meet amazing people like you with beautiful smiles who are lifting up with me. And it's so awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing. I do feel like there's a lot of joy to help other people, and you feel the energy, like you say, it's just amazing.
There's
And
nothing like it. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the joy of helping somebody else is also helping you as well.
That's so
It's
true.
yeah,
And you know, we all are equal. We all were born to be alive. And our purpose isn't materialistic things. it isn't who's got the bigger house. Our purpose is to come from a place of our heart and love unconditionally everything that's living, our nature,
Yeah.
Mother Earth, ourselves, our animals, our insects. Like we're all connected, you know? And
Yeah.
and it's funny because when you're aware of all of that, you just smile. It's like life is beautiful.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I start to notice this.
Mm.
Actually, also last year I started to become a vegetarian,
Yeah.
and um, but I became quite ill, so everybody told me to maybe start eating meat again because maybe there's some deficiency and stuff.
Yeah.
And when I ate meat, I just feel so disgusted, and the meat just didn't taste as good as I remember. It was just like it just tastes like death, really.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, oh no, I can't. I just can't. And it's when your body is like healing and start noticing everything, you start noticing like all the suffering and the things that you put in your mouth and your stomach. It's and like with especially with animals, it's so sad how they kill the animals, and
No.
yeah, you can feel all that suffering. Well, I could feel all that suffering within my body when I ate the meat. I was like, no, I do not want to do this, and don't want to like be like having animals to die for me just because I want to eat meat.
Yeah.
But
You're
yeah,
hypersensitive now. And
yeah,
when you have a mind shift like what you have, you're more in tune to to your environment, to
yes,
your being because you're living in the now. You're not your mind isn't worrying about your past
yeah,
and it's not worrying about your future. You're in the now. And I think that's what happens when you become aware and mindful of what truly matters, which is right now, the power of now, how how powerful we really are. I mean, we have the power within us. We're superheroes. We're whatever we want to be. We can imagine us as anything. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It's just
so,
amazing. Like realized before because like before I started YouTube channel, I
mhm,
used to think like, oh my God, I don't really have anything to say. I don't know what to do. I don't feel confident that I can do it. But after I did the shift and the work, the self-love and self-worth, I noticed I'm like, wait, actually, I'm good enough to do anything. I can do anything that I want.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
magnificent. You're powerful. You're strong. You're loved. You matter.
Yeah.
You're powerful. You know, like you're a warrior. And
Yeah.
and I gotta say, because I love saying this, you're a doer, you're a mover, you're a shaker, you're a creator,
Oi.
you're a builder, you're a dreamer, you're a visionary, and you're a soul rocker.
Wow, that sounds like a song that I would dance to.
Oh, I know. It's it, it's true. We all are
Yeah.
if we just imagine, believe to achieve, and the impossible, I believe, is possible.
Yes.
So,
But many things that
yeah,
we think that we can't do, it's actually really, really is possible. It's only our mind that really stop us from stepping forward and do it.
yeah. And you know, I have to say, like, mental illness
Yeah.
is so dear to my heart. I'm so passionate about it because I think we've been shamed. I think we've been controlled. I think stigma has destroyed some amazing potentials of human beings that will actually change the world. And it's time for us to lift all of them up and help them use their powerful minds that they have been born to do. Because I know a lot of them are struggling with, I'm crazy, I'm not good enough, I don't have the confidence, I don't have the self-esteem, do you know what I mean?
Yes, yeah,
My son has autism, and the
yeah,
gift that he shares with his world is unconditional love, and he is at a higher level than most of us. And I know bipolar, schizophrenia, autism, anxiety, panic attack, depression, it's all because our minds are so powerful. But stigma's created um, unhappiness for us. It's made
yeah,
it's made us believe that we're unlovable, and we don't like
yeah.
who we are because we're crazy. It's got to stop.
I know, like before when I before I ever did like a meditation and everything, I actually felt ashamed to actually talk about my depression and my anxiety, and I felt like people would judge me if I actually tell them that I'm weak and like I'm not just trying to get attention and stuff, and I hate telling people that I have depression and stuff. And but now I'm just like, yeah, I have depression, so what? Like it's my, it's something I'm dealing with. But also actually I think the depression actually might be a gift as well, because it gave me time to actually just lay in my bed and do nothing and just enjoy myself.
Well, and you make up, that's a good point, because with our heavy backpacks, our heavy loads, our pain, our trauma, our suffering, we grow from that when we take the first step,
Yeah,
which is awareness. The first step is self-awareness. And that is the first step to healing. And that is exactly what you're doing for yourself, because the wait list you haven't been able to see anybody yet,
yeah,
you know? And this this is this group. Like, this is my hope for this group is we help each other. We're humanitarians. The system's broken. They can't help all of us. We're in
yeah.
the world is in real crisis, and it's time for us to come from a place of our heart and be real to who we are, and to lift everyone up with us,
Yeah,
right?
I noticed that like a lot of people are struggling with depression, but they don't like come out, and they hide and think that it's shameful, and yeah, it's really hard. We need more like of this kind of groups, like to just help people to feel more confidence and just be themselves and be able to say, yeah, I have depression, and and not feel ashamed or feel like you need to stay in a corner for being different.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. We need to embrace our differences, learn from each other. I can tell
Yeah.
you, my son is the best teacher in life. He has taught me about compassion, patience, understanding,
Wow.
unconditional love,
That's amazing.
you
I
know,
al Yeah. I
empathy.
always find children are really good at teaching you new things. Like when I was in Japan, I taught children English, but they were the one who taught me a lot of stuff.
Absolutely. They're our future. And, it's really important that we start teaching them mindfulness, that it's okay not to be okay, and to talk
Yeah.
about it. And, like, always come from an act of kindness. And if someone in their classroom is licking their pencil, that's how they see their world. It doesn't
Yeah.
mean there's something wrong with them. It just means that they're unique. They're beautiful in their own way. So those are the things that we really need to work on.
Yeah.
So pay it forward, girl, and let's create the ripple effect. And I look forward to you sharing all of your videos in my group. And
Thank you.
it's been a pleasure talking to you. And like I say, you're glowing. You don't look depressed to me at all.
Yeah.
And it's amazing when you're passionate about something, how you're unstoppable.
Yeah. Like when I tell people that I have depression, a lot of them don't believe me. They're like, "No, you're too happy to have depression." I'm like, just because I'm very cheerful and stuff doesn't mean like, I don't have depression. And usually I'm very cheerful and active and just outgoing. So people get very surprised when I say I have depression and I'm battling with it.
Yeah, it is. You know what? Illness is real, and
Yeah,
my anxiety is real. My heart palpitations are real. I
yeah,
panic attacks are real. I'm not driving, but it doesn't stop me
yeah.
because I'm loving my being. And I talk to it. Like I say, okay, it's okay. I'm gonna get a glass of water, breathe, right? Like this.
Oh,
It's who we are. It's part of who we are, and
yeah.
we have to embrace it. Yeah.
That is the kind word that we all need. Like you are an inspirational to all of us. Like
Thank
it's
you.
amazing.
Yeah. Thank you. It's my pleasure. It's yeah, I believe we're gonna all heal and lift up. So you take
Yeah.
care. I'm gonna
Sorry?
I said you take care. I'm gonna end the broadcast now. It's been wonderful talking to you.
Yeah, it's been lovely talking to you as well, and I love your energy as well. It's so amazing. Like our message so aligned so well, and it's great. Like to find other people like me.
Absolutely. Yeah. We're like-minded
Yeah,
and we're going to change the world together.
yeah.
Okay. Have a fabulous evening. I know it's 5 o'clock there or something. So
Yeah, and have a good day over there as well. The future look great from here at 5 o'clock.
yeah, exactly. Say bye-bye.
Take care. Bye, warriors.